Well, I welcome the lawsuit. First of all, I get roll out of bed anymore. Someone's suing us for. I mean, it's like, some of it's just lawfare, right? But we welcome that. I mean, we did do the designation for both the Muslim Brotherhood and CARE. This is something that has been a long time coming. I know the federal government's now working in a similar direction. The legislature is working on statutory laws that are going to impact this area. So I think our executive order is kind of the beginning. I think you're going to see statutory codification of how we handle different terror designations. But I welcome the lawsuit, because what will happen is that will give the state of Florida discovery rights to be able to subpoena the bank records, to be able to do that. And honestly, it'd give us even more reason, I believe. And so this is something that I know our Attorney General is ready, willing, and able to be fighting on this. And so that's they have every right to sue, and then we're going to have a right to get the information that we need to make sure. But our agencies are on notice about how any of our programs or any of our operations are impacted or not impacted, and so to the extent that they can be, then they're going to have a basis to be able to protect the people and the taxpayers from that. So I'd stay tuned there. Well, first of all, people forget, CARE was an unindicted co-conspirator in the Holy Land Foundation trial. It was the largest terror financing trial in the history of the United States of America. And like the idea that, if there were any other situation where that happened, people would be up in arms, but somehow that's just something that just gets forgotten. So there is strong basis, and a lot of it's financial. There's no question. A lot of it is financial. That's why I think a lawsuit is something that we very much welcome for that. But I would expect there to be some follow-on legislation. I know we've got a lot of members of the legislature have been really working hard on these things. And I think Texas, if you look, I think Texas did before the federal government announced. And so Texas has a little bit more robust architecture in their statutes than Florida does. I think you're going to see the legislature probably mirror what Texas has done, and ultimately, that's going to be in the best interest of the people. But the money is really significant, and look, we may get a lot of information on this if they bring the lawsuit. So we're definitely not running from that. We welcome it, and I think that folks will be pleased with our actions. All right, thank you guys.